Um, I really liked interviewing one of the professors who taught literature. She teaches in Nashville, and she's not from Nashville. She grew up in New York, and she was in California for a while. And she was just talking to me about the different kinds of students she has, and it was so fascinating to me how like the different issues that arise when you're teaching in a school that doesn't have a really strong Jewish studies department or a really strong Jewish community. I don't know. I'm not sure about the university that she was talking about as far as the actual Jewish community, but I don't think they have like a super built up Jewish studies department like I was used to at Penn, for example. And so it was really interesting to hear about her ideas about teaching Jews and non-Jews together, teaching non-Jews about Jewish material, the idea that Yiddish or Jewish studies isn't legitimized until other people are able to study it, until non-Jews are able to study it, because, what's the point of something if only, I mean, it's not what's the point, but it lends an extra sense of legitimacy to a field of study once people outside of the personal bubble of that field are able to study it. I think she gave the example, like, what if only French people or people of French descent were studying French literature? Like, that doesn't make sense. We don't think of French in that way. So why would we think of Jewish studies or Yiddish studies as something that only Jews study? And so I think those issues are really interesting to me. And I think also just issues of pedagogy are really interesting. Again, like when I was coming into this program, I'm going to be a grad fellow in the fall, and I was thinking, like, I'll definitely want to be involved in the oral history project. Like, that's going to be my thing. Like, I did a similar thing last summer in Greece. Like, that's what I want to do. But being here this summer, I realized that I'm still just really interested in education as a field, and so I think I'm going to be hopefully involved in that. So it's funny how, like, when you're interviewing someone else, it reflects something that you can have an epiphany as an interviewer, like, oh, maybe I'm interested in this for a reason that means something.